Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
All right. So again, this is basically, we had seen a compilation of this, which was all cut up and everything. This is the full body cam footage of one of these, wokies that gets pulled over by the police and just decides to go full woke on them. Okay, so let's get into this and let's see what we got.
Good evening, I'm Officer Flink, Palm Beach Gardens. The reason I pulled you over is you're going 71 miles an hour.
Oh.
Do you have your license, registration, insurance?
I'm so sorry, sir. Oh.
Where you ladies come from tonight?
I gotta go to the bathroom so bad it hurt. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. Oops, wrong thing. I'm sorry.
All right, give me 1 second. Miss,
Yes, sir.
if you would go and step out of me real quick, I want to make sure you're all set to drive. We'll have you on your way home, okay?
What do you mean set to drive, sir?
Make sure you're not under the influence, okay?
Oh, I'm not under the influence, but I'm scared right now. So why?
And there it is. She just set it up. You can tell she just set it up. I'm not on the influence, but I'm scared. Why would you be scared? The officer literally told you why he pulled you over. That he pulled you over for speeding. And now he's saying, I want to make sure you're good to drive. So why would you be scared? Uh-huh. What are we setting up here, I wonder?
What would you think I'm under the influence, sir? Hi.
Hey, make sure you're not under the influence, okay?
Oh, I'm not under the influence, but I'm scared. He's looking in my purse.
No, I'm not. Because I can smell it, I can see it, and...
See it? And smell what?
Well, your speech is slurred, your eyes are watery, I can smell it coming out of the car. So if you would get step out, we'll make sure you're all set and we'll have you on your way home, okay?
Literally, right up there. Calm down. We're going to record it. You say...
We're recording it too. We got 2 cameras and the one on the car.
You can see and smell alcohol.
And of course, the first thing they do is reach for their phones and hit record. We're going to record this. We're going to record the mean old police. We've seen where this went in the compilation. We know the direction that they're going to go, but we haven't seen it its entirely. Yeah, I don't remember what the speed limit zone was, but he did say she was all he told her when he walked up is said you were doing 71 miles an hour. I'm not sure what the zone is. Probably is a 50. So, yeah. How long till she pulls the black card or a woman card? Wait for it.
I already told you that. Come on out, man. If you're all right to drive, you'll be on your way home and there'll be no problem.
Exactly, but what are you trying to do to me right now?
I'm trying to make sure you're all set to drive, that you're not driving under the influence, just like I told you before.
Okay, but you know, there's somebody to come here.
No, don't call anybody to come here right now.
I'm calling my little brother, and I have the right to do that.
Tell them to keep their distance.
All right, I'm scared too that you're not getting out of the car, so go ahead and step out, please, okay?
I'm turning on the light. My hands are up. I know I'm black.
Here we go.
My hands are...
There it is. There it is. Immediately. I know I'm black, so you're predisposed to shoot me, right? Because all cops shoot black people, right? Because I'm a racist, and I'm going to basically verbalize that all white cops shoot black people when that's not the case in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, she's pulling out the race card immediately. Now, granted, none of these cops are going to care. And in fact, all it's doing is basically, it's going to go on the record of she was given a command to exit the vehicle, and her immediate response is, "I'm black."
I'm a woman. I'm not a threat.
I know I'm a police officer, and I don't know why you're acting like that.
Hold on.
Nobody's hands are on their guns, so please go ahead and step out.
My hands are on the wheel. I don't have
we can see that. Our hands are up too. Let's go. Please step out, man.
Wait.
Please come on out.
I'll come out.
You're not doing it, though.
Please don't touch me.
You're not doing it.
I'm just afraid. I'm just
Let's
trying
go.
to turn it
Come on
around.
out.
Put this on me.
You've already got 2 cameras on you. Go ahead and step out. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Come on back over here.
Where do you want me to go?
Where my finger's pointing. Do you see my
Okay.
finger? Do you see where it's pointing?
Oh my God.
Please
This
go
is
ahead and
not
stand
happening.
over there.
Oh
Let's go,
my
right
God.
over here.
Please don't
Yeah,
say
they know
this is
exactly
Okay,
what
do you have
they've
any
got
medical
with her.
condition with your eyes not corrected by glasses?
I do not have any medical condition at all. Oh my God.
Okay, are you able to walk a straight line?
I can walk
Why are you
whenever
acting
you
like
want.
this?
I'm because you white, I'm black.
There we go. Racist. She's a flat bit. There it is. So wonderful that we got her to admit it on camera that this woman is a racist. Beautiful.
I don't want to
So
get
you're
killed.
racist. So why are you being racist?
Yes! Yes! Play it again! Oh, I love this.
I'm because you white, I'm black, I don't want to
So
get
you're
killed.
racist.
I fucking love this cop. I fucking love him calling her the fuck out and just flat out calling her what she is. So you're racist. That fucking based cop. Absolutely based cop. Give this man a raise.
So why are you being racist? Why are you being racist? Where are you going?
My husband
Stop.
is white.
Stop now.
Come on over here. Stop doing that.
Okay,
Stop acting like
I
this.
did.
You're acting
I'm
like a
afraid.
child.
I'm afraid. I don't know
Stop.
what to do.
Stop going
What do
over
you- I
here.
just walked
You
the
need to
line.
listen.
My hands are
No.
up. I have
Did
no
I tell
weapons.
you to walk?
I promise you, I don't have anything,
What
sir.
is your name?
Oh my God.
What's your name?
You got my license,
This
sir.
is real
you got
easy.
my license.
All you have to do.
Oh my God.
Why
I
are you not
walked the right
listening?
line.
Why are you not
I
listening?
walked the
Why
right
are you not
straight line.
listening?
I walked.
What she's doing in case it isn't obvious, she knows she's drunk. Okay? She knows she's drunk. She knows she's about to get busted for DUI. So what she's trying to do is she's trying to create a defense for herself for court where she can go into court and her lawyer can try, it's not going to work, but her lawyer is going to try and say to the judge, well, Your Honor, clearly you can see that my client was scared for whatever lying bullshit reason he's going to come up with. So you can see my client cannot be held responsible. There was, because she was clearly very scared of the mean old white police when they conducted this traffic stop. So obviously you should let my client go because she's just a poor, helpless black woman that happens to be racist.
The straight line.
Why are you
Oh
not
my God.
listening?
Stand. All you have to do is stand.
My hands are up. I don't have no weapons.
What's your
Please
name?
don't choke me or hurt me,
What's
please.
your name?
Go ahead and stand right here for me. Bring your feet
Oh
together,
my
hands at
God.
your sides.
Oh my God, I have no weapons, please. I haven't done anything. I had to
Right,
go to
you're
the
not
potty
listening
really
either.
bad. I had
You're
to
not
go to the
listening.
potty
Are you
really,
listening?
really bad.
By the way, the reason why that she told her sister to start recording this is because they're fully intending to put this on social media and say, look at the racist white cops hassling the poor black woman. That's why she's doing this as a performance. This is strictly as a performance so they can try and do their activism, put this on social media, either put it on X or put it on YouTube, and basically say, look at these racist white police officers berating this poor, helpless black woman. Aren't these white police officers horrible? Shouldn't they lose their jobs? That's why she's constantly saying, my hands are up and I've got no weapons over and over and over again and refusing to listen to the police. This is all activism. This is the SJR playbook.
Are you listening
I
right
had to
now?
go to the potty really
Are
bad.
you listening?
You told me to
Stand right
stay
here.
right here.
No, I told
Oh
you to
my
stand
God,
right
you said,
here.
well, I gotta come so close to you. I'm afraid to come close to you. I don't wanna
Okay,
come
listen,
close
I'm
to
going to
you.
advise you and call your Taylor warnings, okay?
Oh my God.
I suspect
Oh
that
my
you're
God,
driving under...
something's gonna happen.
Stop
Of course
talking!
she did it.
Stop
I
talking!
don't wanna die.
You're not listening.
I don't wanna die.
You get back in the car.
You're
not listening.
You get back in the car. Get back in the car.
That's my twin sister.
Get back in the car. We're trying to deal with it.
That's my
Listen.
twin. Don't tell me to get back in the car.
I
That's
will
my
tell you to
twin
get back in the
sister.
car because you're interfering with our investigation.
You're not
Get
gonna
in the
fucking
car.
talk to me.
I don't wanna die.
Yes!
Why are you
I
acting
didn't
like a
do
child?
anything.
Why are you acting like a
I don't
child?
wanna die.
Stop acting like...
This is all deliberate. They're trying to aggravate the cops to get them to get physical with her, with the two of them. They want them to, yeah, well, that's what they're aiming for. They want the cops either to place her in handcuffs or tase her or something like that, so that way they can try and claim victimhood. That's the entire purpose behind this. They hate cops, they hate white people, they've got a twofer, and so they're doing everything in their power to aggravate the police officers because they want the police officers to strike them. So that way they can post it on social media and they can try and sue the department. And they can further the race war of saying, all white people are evil. Don't you agree? This is why we black people should be allowed to freely kill white people. That's what we're looking at here. This is part and parcel of it. The fake victimhood, so they can basically make a case of why white people are horrible and white people should be put down and black people should be elevated. That's what she's doing right here.
Child.
You get out of the car again, you're going to jail for resisting obstruction.
I'm
You
not
understand?
resisting. I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, first of all, you were speeding, and I want you to stop talking.
I gotta go to the potty so bad. Please, my
Ma'am,
hands
I want
are
you to
up.
stop talking.
My hands are up. What do you want me to do?
To stop
What
talking.
do you want me to do?
But by the way, the fact that she's not stopping talking, that's going to go on the report. That's as annoying as it is. That's a facet of a DUI investigation. A suspect that is overly talkative, you know, kind of like how she won't shut up. That's one of the things police officers look for in a DUI suspect, is constantly talking and never shutting up.
Talking.
Oh my God.
Stop talking. Lower your hands.
Put your hands down. Follow instructions.
Lower your
I'm
hands.
scared.
it's
I don't
really
have
easy.
no weapons.
It's really easy.
I'm
Okay.
defensive.
Time out. You need to listen right now,
Oh my
okay?
God.
You're
I
being
don't
advised
wanna
of your
die today.
Taylor warnings. If you do
I
not
don't wanna
cooperate and
die.
participate
Oh my
in these
God.
exercises, you are not going to dispel my concern that you're driving under the influence of alcohol, chemical, or controlled substance.
Taylor warnings are specific to Florida case law and help build a case if a suspect is not cooperating with a drunk driving investigation.
I did not tell you to walk the straight line.
You told me to walk a straight
No,
line.
I asked you if you could walk a straight
I
line.
could.
Next, your inaction to participate in these exercises will force me to make an arrest based on the totality of the circumstances as I know them to this point, and it will be used against you in court. Are you willing to do these
I
exercises?
don't know
Yes
what you
or no?
said. I'm so afraid right now.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you
My
one more
hands are
time. Not doing these exercises is going to force me to make an
Oh my
arrest based on the
God.
totality of the circumstances, and it will be used against you in a court of law. Are you willing to do these exercises?
Whatever exercises,
Okay.
sir. Just don't kill me,
So
please.
place your hands down at your side.
Shut up. Nobody's buying this. Absolutely no. You know who's actually going to buy this? The activists that already hate white people and hate cops. This is 100% a performance to go on social media. Because I would not be at all surprised if this woman got the video, because this video footage can be requested via FOIA. So it would not surprise me if either her or her sister or some other black supremacist group FOIA requested this video specifically to put this online, to go and edit it, bear in mind, and to edit it very creatively to basically go, look at these devil white cops harassing this poor black woman. That's what this is all about. It's all a performance just to make the cops look bad, and she is really wanting to aggravate these police officers and try and get them to strike her. That's what that's the whole intention behind all of this.
I'm scared.
Place
I
your
don't have
hands
no
down at your
weapons.
sides.
Why? I want to let
Maybe
you
she
know I
doesn't
have no
understand
weapons.
because she is under the influence. Because
I
you're
am
told her
not
a few
under
times.
the influence,
Then put your
ma'am.
hands down at your side.
Why
and
do
listen
I
to
have
what
to?
he's
I'm
saying.
afraid. I
We're
don't want
trying
him to
to
think
do
I
some
got
exercises
weapons.
here.
I don't
There's
have
three
no
of us here.
weapons,
Did
sir.
anybody say you had a weapon?
Oh my God, I'm afraid.
Okay.
My
Ma'am.
hands are up. I have
Ma'am.
nothing.
Ma'am, listen to me. Listen to me.
Ma'am, you
Right
accuse
now-
me of drinking. I know.
She didn't accuse you.
Now, why are you refusing to look at her? She was looking at the men just fine. But all of a sudden, a female officer shows up and all of a sudden she's refusing to look her in the eye. Gee, I wonder why that could be. Could it be because she's hoping that because they're men, she'd have a case for, oh, these are big, strong men and I'm just this tiny little black woman. So of course I'm going to be afraid. Now a woman's in the mix. She's not looking her in the eye. Why? Because now she can't pose the same argument because it's another woman. And now she can't play the victim because it's a female officer, not a male officer.
Anything.
I'm
She
just trying
said
to
she
speak
must
to
be
you.
under influence.
you're
Exercise you
not
want me to
listening.
do? What exercise you
Then
want me to
just listen
do?
to
I
what
want
he
you to
says.
stand right here.
I'm afraid to come
I
close
want
to
you
you.
to stand
I
right.
don't
Well,
want
if you don't come close to me, I'm going to come close to you.
Okay, what do
so
you
bring
want
your
me to
feet
do?
together,
What do you
hands
want?
at your
My
sides.
free-
Hands at your sides.
Oh my God.
Hands at your sides.
I don't have any
hands
weapons,
at your
sir. I
sides.
don't
Nobody
have
said
any
you have a
weapons.
weapon.
I have nothing. Nothing.
You see the top of this pen.
Oh my God.
You're not listening.
Of course I see the top
Okay,
of the pen,
lower your
sir.
hands to your sides.
Morale, did you call for help?
Lower your help is here.
I hope. No, you're not my
You
help.
see the top of this pen?
Oh my God.
Maybe
got
if
the
you
light in
stop
my
being
fire.
racist for a second and
I'm
listen.
not being racist. I'm afraid for my life, dude.
Well, you are
Because
100%
you're
being
being
racist.
racist.
Yes! I fucking love this cop! Calling it out! Hell yes! I love this cop! Fucking calling her out over and over and over again. This man is fucking based as hell.
Because you are being
Why are you
racist.
behind me, sir? You ready to take me down?
You're making
gonna
this
follow
more.
this?
Come
I don't
on.
want to die. I didn't do nothing. I don't want to get hurt.
see the
I
top
don't
of
want
this
to
pen?
die tonight.
You're gonna follow this
I
with
just
your.
don't want to die tonight. Please don't
Do you
kill
see
me.
the top of this pen? You're gonna
Please
follow
don't
this.
kill
Stop
me.
talking.
I don't
See, at this point, arrest her. At this point, just flat out arrest her. He already gave her that specific warning for an uncooperative suspect, and at this point, he has realistically he has more than enough evidence from multiple body cameras at this point to substantiate complete non-cooperation. Arrest her. Get it over with. She's clearly not going to arrest. She's clearly not going to cooperate. She's not even going to be able to explain the field sobriety test. Game over. Put the cuffs on her and say, ma'am, at this time you're under arrest for DUI. Since you're refusing to cooperate with my field sobriety test, at this point you're under arrest for DUI. Off to jail she goes. Quit fucking around with her.
want to die. I promise you I didn't do
10:15.
nothing.
10:15.
Oh
You're
my
under
Here we
arrest
go.
for driving under the influence of
Oh,
alcohol,
Thank
chemical, or
you.
controlled substance.
Thank you.
Under arrest for what?
Because you failed. He told you a couple times.
No, I'm so
You failed.
afraid.
Well, you shouldn't have been.
Failed to
There's no
listen.
need.
Oh my
Everybody has.
God. Real, I
You
got
don't even
Bingo.
have tears, ma'am. You don't even have.
Cool. Oh, you don't even have tears, man. There's no tears in your eyes. Ha 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 ha.
It's all an act.
Saying
She's being
that.
racist out here.
Morale,
Yeah, and by the way, once she gets into the jail, I guarantee, every single one of these cops is calling her out. But I look, the lady cop's like, there's not even a tear in your eye, sweetheart. Yeah, every single one of these cops is awesome. And I guarantee you, I will guarantee you, the moment she gets into the jail, this I'm so scared, I'm a poor little helpless black woman act immediately evaporates, and all of a sudden she will out of nowhere become a proud black woman that is going to argue with them till the fucking cows come home and tell them they're terrible at their jobs, and you're going to see a complete fucking 180 of her attitude the moment she's in jail and she knows that she's not getting out of this. Then she's going to become indignant. She's going to become overtly racist. She's going to become aggressive and completely uncooperative in a completely different way.
You don't even have tears, ma'am. You don't even have tears.
It's all an
Just
act.
saying
She's being
that.
racist out here.
Morale, can I ask for the supervisor? Can I have the supervisor?
Sure, you
I
sure
need
can.
supervisor.
I will call the
I need
supervisor for you. Draft 13 may have a supervisor. Individual's not happy with my police service.
Morale, come get my jail. Oh, she threw my stuff on the
Stay
ground.
right
She threw
there.
my stuff on the ground.
Yes, I'm
Taking it off gently.
What
There's
is
no
going
need to yell
on?
like that.
I'm
Please
so
don't.
afraid. What did my sister do? What did
One
my
bracelet.
sister do? I want to be
Good.
safe.
You're the safest
That's the
person in the
proper
city. You have
thing.
police officers with you.
No, sir. No, it's too much going on. I don't feel safe.
Ain't nothing going on.
OMG. What are you doing?
Is this connected?
My God,
Stop.
are you
Is it
taking
sewn
my
in?
wig off? It
Is
is.
it sewn in?
They're coming after the weave, baby. Oh, no greater humiliation for a strong black woman than to take the leave. Yes. Oh, what? Yes, I love this. This is amazing. This is fucking amazing. I love these cops. I absolutely love them.
You'll take it off at the counter.
I'm being arrested.
You are being arrested because you didn't participate in the exercise.
Sir, I walked a straight line.
I didn't tell you to walk the
I
straight
walked
line.
a straight line.
I didn't tell you to.
OMG. I gotta pee so bad.
Like, she has not
I wonder why
stopped.
you gotta pee so bad.
I was drinking
Uh-huh.
water. I had sparkling water.
Okay, then you should have done the exercises. You would
Oh
have had no
my
problem.
God. I'm sewed in,
I
sweetie.
need to check to make sure you don't have any. I feel metal, ma'am, so I have to make sure you don't hurt my officers.
I'm in cuffs. How am I hurt an officer?
I don't
I'm in
know.
cuffs, ma'am.
I need to also
I
make sure
cannot
it's not a
hurt.
hand-
Are they? They're drunk. She's drunk as hell. Her and her sister are probably fucking blitzed out of their minds. That's why the cop pulled her out. He said he could see her eyes were glassy. He could smell the alcohol. That's why he pulled her off in the field sobriety test. And of course, since the moment they stopped, she was just yapping. If I was to hazard a guess, she's probably been pulled over. This behavior did not come out of nowhere. My guess is she's probably been pulled over by the police before. and pulled this act, and she didn't have an officer that wouldn't take her she didn't have an officer that wouldn't put up with her bullshit like now. And probably she's been pulled over before for something. She pulled the same act. The officer that pulled her over was maybe a little bit more weak-willed than these guys were. And that officer that pulled her over previously probably went, no, it's fine. Okay, I don't want to get in trouble because she's good, because she's, doing the racist thing. And this cop maybe was like, I don't want to get in trouble for being called racist. I'm just going to let him go. So this is a learned behavior. She has done this at least once, probably numerous times before, to get her way, to get out of trouble. Because unfortunately, there are there are plenty of people, both police and not police, that the minute, that still actually think the race card works. And this woman has pulled this bullshit before. This is not a first time event for her. This is the behavior of someone who has done this repeatedly over the years. And there are people that when she starts pulling off race card like this and acting like she's a victim of racism, that these people are brain dead enough that they actually believe it and go, oh, I don't want to be called racist. I better back off immediately. And the problem is, these cops, well, the race card don't work on. More and more people, this shit doesn't work. More and more people, if she was to pull this on anyone else, on a majority of people now, majority of people would just look at her and say, you're a fucking idiot. I don't care. You can try and play this game all you want. I don't care. The race card doesn't work on me. The race card doesn't work on about 90% of the people anymore because they're fucking done. And it just flat out doesn't buy you anything anymore. And thank God. Like, thank God for that. Like, this shit needs to end. Because, I'm sorry, nobody fucking cares. This is like saying, oh, I'm black, and? Okay, cool, you're black. Does that make you special? Are you saying that you should be treated special because you're black? That sounds awfully racist to me. So yeah, nobody cares anymore. The race card doesn't work. It's an obvious bid for black supremacy, and no one's gonna let these people get away with that anymore. Sorry for you. Time to go into the box.
Somebody. I don't want to get hurt. I am please.
How can you do all that and not have tears? That's what's interesting to me.
Good question.
That you're trying to cry without tears.
Scared. I just don't want to get hurt, dude.
You acted like a child the whole time. That's
Dude.
No, a child I don't want to get hurt. Morale, look in my wallet. I have my attorney in the wallet. Please call my attorney right now.
Well, we're not going to talk to him.
Yeah.
No.
Morale, just call the attorney, please. Please don't break that, ma'am.
I didn't. I've been taking very much care of your items.
Thank you. Morale, please call my attorney right now.
Morel? Right now she's under arrest for suspicion of DUI.
Why?
I just want to confirm, you just took a necklace?
That's my twin sister.
Okay, okay. And here's a bracelet.
She didn't do anything.
Okay, well, all she had to do Ma'am, can I speak? I'm talking to you calmly and respectfully, okay?
I'm a 45-year-old woman. I'm not an idiot.
The lie detector test determined that was a fucking lie. Like, so a 45-year-old woman, and if it's your twin sister, that means she's also 45. Y'all acting like a couple of children. Don't go saying, I'm a 45-year-old woman, then stop acting like a 3-year-old. Like, fucking seriously. Yeah, an attorney, the attorney's, of course, I would have to wonder, why would she be carrying around her attorney's card in her wallet? Does she get into so much trouble that she's frequently having to call an attorney? Interesting, I must say.
And I'm an educated woman, so don't talk.
Oh, X the fucking doubt. Oh, X the fucking doubt on that. Okay, I'm gonna play that again. I'm gonna play this again. You need to hear this.
Ma'am, can I speak? I'm talking to you calmly and respectfully, okay?
I'm a 45-year-old woman. I'm not an idiot. And I'm an educated woman.
The way you just said that. Well.
So that was a fucking lie.
An educated woman does not say, I'm an educated woman. Sorry. You're gonna talk like a hood rat? I'm gonna treat you like a fucking hood rat. You may be a dressed up pretty hood rat, but you're still a fucking hood rat. So, obviously, your education came from a No Child Left Behind school and then a liberal college that will graduate fucking anyone as long as you have the right melatonin content in your skin. I do not believe you're educated. Educated people do not speak like a hood rat. Sorry, because educated people know that speaking like a ghetto hood rat doesn't get you far. When you are an educated person, you do not get job opportunities by speaking like a hood rat. An educated person would know this.
So don't talk to me like I'm an idiot.
I'm a 40-year-old man, and I'm talking to you with the same respect that I get from you.
Okay? So please don't talk to me like I'm dumb.
I'm not.
Because I'm very, very smart.
Right, I'm trying to explain to you.
This is her now basically this is her also trying to set up a defense for her sister about, oh, the cops were mean to me. The cops were mean to me too. Obviously, they don't know how to do their job because they're talking to me like I'm an idiot. So clearly they are disrespecting us. Are you catching a fucking pattern here? This is all, this is them trying to set up some kind of bullshit racism defense. That's it.
The process on what's happening.
Sergeant Leffler, for transparency purposes, this discussion is going to occur on body-worn camera, sir. Okay. I pulled this vehicle over because I observed it traveling 71 miles an hour in the outside through lane. The vehicle slow rolled to a stop right here. Upon contact, I made contact with that woman in the driver's seat, Miss, identified by Florida driver's license photo. Upon contact, I noticed that she had glassy eyes, slurred speech. I detected the odor of an unknown alcoholic beverage coming off of her breath. Gathered her information, went back, conducted my records check, waited for 94 to arrive so I could resume my investigation. Asked her to exit the vehicle. She starts pulling out the phone. She gave me a little bit more of a hard time going back and forth with me about getting out of the vehicle. Finally, she exited the vehicle on her own accord. I tried to ask her if she had any medical conditions which would affect any of the exercises performed. She started yelling, walking with her hands up, saying that she was scared. I asked if she could walk a straight line. She proceeded to start walking down the white fog line without being told to do so. I then got her to about where she's standing with Officer Rigney over there. She stood like this with her hands up. I kept telling her, please lower your hands. She kept saying she doesn't have a weapon. At no point was a weapon drawn on her. At no point was my hand on my gun. At no point was she accused of having a firearm or any kind of weapon that would harm us. She kept saying she was scared. I attempted...
This supervisor is probably going, oh, fuck me, one of these again. I will betcha this is probably not the first time this supervisor has had to do this, hence why he did not even react when this officer said, for transparency purposes, I'm going to be having this conversation in the body camera. In his head, he probably just went, oh, fuck, here we go again. Actually, more appropriately.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
At least 2 times to advise her of her Taylor warnings, to which she kept yelling and talking over me. Then she said she was willing to do whatever that we needed to do, but kept her arms in the air and would not approach me because the HGN has to be conducted within 12 to 18 inches away from the person. I held the stimulus device in front of her face. She would not look at it, would not participate. She was instantly placed under arrest, and you can hear her over there still hollering. She requested for a supervisor. Okay. That's where we're at.
So you're making an arrest based on your observations and her refusals to...
Yes, sir. She did not dispel my concern that she was driving under the influence, and I tried to explain that to her. However, she kept talking over me.
Why my sister being...
I'm trying to explain that to you, but you keep cutting me
like
off.
less than 5 minutes away.
It doesn't matter how far. We've arrested people in their driveway before.
What did she do wrong?
Well, she was speeding.
Yeah, this cop has only told her at least 2 different times already she's under arrest for suspicion of driving while under the influence. He's already told her this like 2 or 3 times. What did she do wrong? What could she have possibly done wrong? Wait, this is a tag team act.
And we believe she may be under the influence. I'm going to be honest with you, an attorney's not going to be able to do anything at this point. All right, what's going to happen is she's going to be transported to the Palm Beach County Jail, where she'll be released after 8 hours from right now. Okay? All she had to do, and if she wasn't intoxicated or impaired,
How do you know she was intoxicated? Because of something you believe?
Because
that's a belief. That's not.
Now at this point, the proper response for her saying, well, how do you know she was intoxicated? The proper answer is the arresting officer. She is being arrested for driving under the influence. She's being arrested for suspicion of driving under the influence based on the arresting officer's observations while conducting his investigation. And that's it. That's all this officer should say, is she is being arrested for suspicion of driving while under the influence based on the observations of the arresting officer while attempting to conduct field sobriety tests. And that's all that needs to be said. Hopefully he doesn't go into more than that, because if he does go into more than that, then he is providing her potential, depending on what he says, potential information that can be used in court.
Not true.
It's because of whatever Officer Flink saw. He's the DUI officer.
Bingo! Perfect! Perfect fucking answer. Bravo, good sir. Bravo, good sir. That was the perfect fucking answer.
Hold you guys over.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Leffler.
Supervisor.
What can I do for you?
Sir, he pulled me over. He accused me of being intoxicated and he can smell alcohol or whatever. I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and I was speeding. I never denied that because I was trying to go to the ladies' room, okay? But when he pulled me up, he accused me. As soon as he accused me, it made me defensive, and I was afraid. And I said, sir, I got my hands up. I'm touching the wheel. I'm not doing anything. He said, come out and walk the straight line. I walked this straight line with no problems. Then he said, okay, I need you to do additional things. And then he said, no, you're not complying. I'm going to arrest you. For what? I don't know. I've never been in trouble. You check my thing. I don't want to die tonight. That's all I told him. I got out. I walked this straight line. Now I'm in handcuffs.
Ma'am, you have the right to remain silent. For the love of all that is holy, please fucking exercise it.
All right, well, there's a series of tasks that he has to ask you to perform.
I don't mind. I had my hands up because I was afraid to let him know I have no weapons or anything.
One of the major things of those tasks is listening to instructions. Is one of the major points of it.
I'm trying to understand why I'm being detained.
Well, you're under arrest now.
You're not being detained, honey.
Suspicion of DUI.
Suspicion of DUI? I don't have any DUI.
Sir, when I came out...
You're being arrested for suspicion of DUI. I don't have any of that. Oh my God. Wait. Well, she hasn't said that yet. I'm wondering. In her head, is she hearing, instead of DUI, is she hearing IUD? Like, she is this fucked up. I have to wonder, when he's saying DUI, is she hearing IUD? Yeah, 44 woman moment.
She was yelling. He was trying to give her the instructions. She just kept
I
yelling.
said, I want to make sure I don't die. I don't get hurt. Please, sir. Please, I will listen to anything he do. Ma'am, I'm not going to run at all.
Are you done,
I don't
sir?
need to. What do you want me to do?
We're going this way.
Please don't hurt me, please.
Nobody's going to hurt you.
You just got to do what we're
I'm
asking.
complying, ma'am.
Okay, you're
Please
going to
don't
go in
hurt
here.
me. Please don't hurt me.
Turn around. It's better that you put your...
I'm complying. Okay, I'm complying. Please don't hurt me.
Watch your head.
Please don't hurt me. I'm complying. I'm totally complying.
This attitude is going to completely change the moment she gets into the station. The moment she's into the station and off the street, and basically she doesn't have to play it up for the cameras anymore. This attitude is going to completely flip a 180.
I understand.
For what it's worth, calling an attorney right now is not going to do anything. She's getting released in 8 hours regardless. An attorney's not getting her out.
She don't need to be.
You do you. You do your thing, then.
You do you.
You've been arrested. I'm 45 years old being arrested for what?
Driving under the influence.
I'm not under the influence. Can I get a drug test? Can I get an alcohol test or something?
All that at the...
Do the test. It's not going to say I'm under the influence at all.
That'll be...
Chat, what do we think her BAC is? If she takes the test, what do we think her BAC is? I'm going to hazard a guess 0.14. I'm going to guess 0.14. Because she's drunk, but she's not obliterated. So yeah, I'm going to call it 0.14.
Explain to you down there. Officer Flink will explain everything to you, okay?
Brothers and other family members arrive to take the twin sister home.
When I came up, the DUI officer, was trying to give her instructions and gave her tailored warnings and kept trying to explain to her, listen, if we don't do this, I have to go on what I have. She refused. She was given we call them tailored warnings twice. It's basically saying, in summary, we're going to take you on what we have right now if you're refusing to do these tasks to show. And she wouldn't listen. She just literally just kept screaming and don't get near me and you don't get near me and I'm afraid. And so
everything we do is standardized.
Yeah, but
she'll be able to
I'm just asking.
She'll be able to call you when everything's set. The first part of it, she will be given the breathalyzer, which she kept saying she wanted to take. If she wants to take a drug or alcohol, she can do that at her own expense for the blood.
You couldn't do it right on the spot.
We couldn't even get her to do any basic tasks. She wouldn't do anything. The only thing she kept screaming at us was, don't hurt me, you're gonna kill me, all this stuff. And that's where we're at. She didn't want to participate on the tasks that needed to be done. So, we can't just go, okay, you don't want to do them, so drive off. So
you guys have anything else for us? Appreciate you coming to pick up the car. We didn't want to tow it. Gentlemen, thanks for coming. Take care.
Honestly,
You know what? At least the family was cool about it. This is whoever those people were, at least they were cool about, just listening to the police officers and they were cool about it. I kind of get the feeling this wasn't their first rodeo with her. The expressions on their faces. Yeah, this is not their first time dealing with something like this with her.
The driver of this vehicle needs to pursue a career in acting. Hey everyone, I'm John. I appreciate you watching. Now before I begin, let me say this. Departments across the country, a police officer may stop and detain an individual on the street based upon probable cause or reasonable suspicion that they are involved in any criminal activity.
Wow! I'm sorry. That is such a bad costume. Holy crap, is that a bad costume for this reenactment? I just gotta say.
Or other summary or civil violation. And the worst thing that you can do is
it's not
listen
AI,
to
it's
an
a
officer's
recreation
instructions
for
when
training
being
or something.
stopped, because it just prolongs the vehicle investigation and makes the police officer's sixth sense become activated. A quick story. I had a car stop one evening on the 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift on a priority call and car stop only assignment, which means that we only answer robbery in progress, person screaming, or investigate vehicle calls. So we stop a car for running a red light. I approach on the passenger side while my partner Joe was on the driver's side. As soon as I lay eyes on the passenger, his eyes are wide and his breathing was rapid. Now my instincts told me that something was up because he was displaying obvious signs of fear. So as soon as I went back to the squad car to verify information, while my partner stayed with the driver, the passenger exited the car and took off running. The passenger ended up throwing a firearm in the bushes. Good thing that we found it and made a good arrest that night. Now my point of this story is I observed obvious signs of fear during my car stop. In this case that we just saw, in my opinion, the woman is attempting to throw the officer off out of focus with unjustified fear and not obeying simple commands. Now the officer stayed the course and remained professional throughout, and the woman in the video was under the legal limit and all she had to do was follow the officer's instructions. Now let's state some facts. There was a staggering...
She was under the legal limit? Is that what he just said? That she was not DUI? Really? Wonder. Okay, here's the thing. Now, I don't know how it is in Florida. I'm not exactly sure how it was in Florida. But with some states, a DUI charge comes in two parts. There's two actual DUI charges. There's driving under the influence, and then there's also a separate charge of blood alcohol being above 0.08. I do not know if that is how it works in Florida or not. So if it is, if Florida has that statute or a similar statute, they could still charge her because of the way she was behaving. Could be representative of, okay, well, she was not over the legal limit, but clearly she was impaired and thus a danger on the road behind the wheel. But we'll see what she ended up being charged with. Again, I don't know Florida traffic laws, so I don't know how their statutes are written, if it could be applicable in this regard, but we'll see.
10,000 drunk driving accidents reported in 2023 alone, indicating the prevalence
She
of
stalled. She stalled for what? That level of stalling. And hello, Helebin. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. She did stall, but that level of stalling would not drop her blood alcohol below the legal limit like that for that amount of time. It was like they were only stalled for like what, 20 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes. That amount of stall would not have caused a reduction of her blood alcohol to that degree.
dangerous behavior on our roads. And each year, 1 million people are arrested for drunk driving. Okay, just shows you how serious this is.
This suspect was charged with driving under the influence and resisting, obstructing. At the jail, she blew 2 samples on a preliminary breathalyzer test, both of which were consistent with illegally driving under the influence. Court records indicate she ultimately pled guilty to one of the related charges, and her driver's license was suspended.
Good. Okay. So 0.07, so she was charged with driving under the influence, just not driving under the influence above 0.08. Fucking good. Yeah, she absolutely, yeah, she should not be driving. That's a privilege. And, like, it's a shame you can't put people in jail for being an absolute bitch. Because, goddamn, did she deserve that. Holy crap. That's just insane. But you know what? Fuck around, you find out, and you go in the box. And that's exactly what happened. She pled guilty, driver's license suspended. She's gonna drive again, and you know what? She's gonna probably do something stupid, get pulled over, and get arrested for driving suspended. Because that's how people like this operate. They think they're above law. They think they're special.